Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question. So offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Can he get there on the ground? Tackle inside
The offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous...
Positive yards on first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the catch.
Caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. And the junior able to get home with the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense will wrap them up.
Themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down. He was under some heavy pressure. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pass caught. Can he get it?
You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to...
He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change...
On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. He's with the quarter break, Kirk. Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the stop. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not going to get down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Looking to pass. It's Shaw. Receiver makes the grab. 3rd and 9. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
But Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get
field goal unit. And the field goal is good. And that will
into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Finds his target. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down.
Is any quarterback in the country.
Pressure is coming. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got
Underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
He's escaping the pocket now. Got space looking for the end zone here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats.
This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Launches downfield. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. New center down to the offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Sooners starting a new series here on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Sooners will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Can they get a drive going this time? The shotgun running play call. Third down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. Work are the ones where you get just what you need.
Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Packers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Works downfield and finds him and scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks to make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's got it for a huge gain. Brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And this one is getting ugly. 7. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin. plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So, 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's brings up second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Extending the play now. The sophomore. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
First down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Handoff here from the shotgun. That moves the football in.
Here executing and churning up yards. Good solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. On this winds up a safety. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.